Hello, my God, it seems like we've been gone forever,
Here we are, 2023.
right? 2023, a new year, a new you, right?
Well, I'm working on that.
Yeah,
It's been 10 days since we've been in here,
it feels like it.
and I've probably gained 3 pounds a day since then. It's been like literally a marathon to see how much I could consume between the end of the day we finished, the 23rd or whatever,
Yes,
to like
right
the
now,
first. Yeah.
right? Because I mean, this starts the new comp, right?
I'm
We're on it.
see Sunday, Monday. Today's day 3 of no alcohol for me.
Oh, see, I had to go through the weekend because it was a holiday, the first of the month.
Here we go.
Then yesterday was considered a holiday because of an extended holiday.
Wait, so did you drink yesterday?
Well, I wasn't going to, but I had to because it was like in the spirit of the day.
That's not how dry January works.
Yeah, no, but so the first, okay, but then that was a Sunday, so then really I was celebrating my New Year's Day on a Monday, which was the second, so I had to do it. I mean, everybody in the world was. So I was doing the same thing.
I don't know about everybody.
Everybody that I hang out with all had yesterday off.
Well,
so
I had 3. So now day 3 of no drinking and drinking mass amounts of water. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I'm putting salt in my water because they say that's the best thing for you, hydration in the morning.
Yep.
Well, salt water, right?
Absolutely, salt is delicious.
Last night, played cards with Allison, and instead of us drinking our wine while we're playing cards, we were both sipping on tea. Actually, she had hot water and lemon, and I had tea.
That's good.
Yeah, this morning, at the risk of TMI, I'll just say it like it is.
Yeah, do it.
I'm peeing out both ends, like
nice,
consistently.
That tells you that you're full of toxins.
And you have the opposite problem.
I got the opposite going on because I ate everything I could think of. Now I'm backed up.
You're backed up.
But after once the juices start flowing,
right?
What I mean juices, that sounded gross. Yeah. The juice maker, because I'll be drinking my juices in the morning and all that stuff. That's when I get fearful. That's when I start
flushing you out.
You get that one little burbly, and it's game on.
Game on.
You better not go too far away from the house.
Ooh. All right. Well, we're gonna get into how our challenges are gonna go.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's get it.
Our goals.
Yeah.
What else are we gonna get into today?
Man, we got to talk about this amazing weather that we're having.
Okay.
Right. We got a lot to talk about. We haven't talked in 10 days.
Yeah, and I do want to apologize because before the holiday you gave me a Christmas present, which I appreciated.
Yes.
It was delicious. It was super tasty, and it was the gift that kept giving.
Yes. Yes.
It was good. I, on the other hand, didn't bring you anything, so
you did. You brought tamales.
I didn't bring the tamales. We got the tamales finally.
Were they good?
They were amazing. I had 14 tamales in 24 hours.
Oh,
it was unbelievable.
What kind were they?
Chile relleno tamale, which I've never had before, but it was basically a big Anaheim green chili in there with the cheese wrapped in the tamale. And I had just a regular cheese. And then we had chicken and we had pork. So they were delicious. Yeah.
Sounds good.
And we ate as many as we could.
How many did you get delivered?
6, 12, 2 dozen.
2 dozen.
Yeah.
And you ate almost all of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Did a good job.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, you got to put all that stuff behind you.
Allison had, I think, 3 or 4. Yeah, and then we shared them with my brother-in-law and his family. So
nice.
But anyways, so going back to that, I did want to apologize for not bringing you a gift. So I thought to myself, I could go shopping for Randy, get him something. We're like, no, I just don't have time. I don't have energy.
Yes.
We're cleaning out the pantry the other day, and my wife says,
"I'm nervous."
No, she goes, "I want to throw this bowl away." This chip and dip bowl away. We've never used it. It's brand new, and it's been sitting in our pantry. And she pulls it out, and she goes, "Here, can you take this down to the trash?" And I go, "No, This says Randy written all over it.
All right.
He will love this thing. So here it is. It's your new chip and dip bowl.
Oh, hell yeah.
You put chips all around it and dip in the middle. It's
Yes.
a little dusty, but I think that you would love this.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing?
Holy crap. This is awesome.
It is awesome.
Oh, my wife's going to love this.
Yeah, so I'm like, I can't throw that away. It's
Holy
give it to somebody
crap.
that's going to really appreciate it.
Wow. Thank you.
Absolutely.
That's badass.
It is badass. I think it'd go great at the Doty compound.
Oh, you know it's gonna.
Isn't that cool?
That's amazing.
Literally, we've never used it.
That is pretty badass.
Yeah, we'll turn it around the other way so
Yeah.
people can see. Yeah, there you go.
Marty, thinking of all the stickers I'm going to put on it?
Right? Yeah,
Oh.
isn't that cool?
I think I'm going to put it right on the table. My wife has this,
Just
keep
it on there.
Yeah, no, she tries to like take over everything,
Yeah.
like everything in the house is hers.
Ooh.
And
Like the steps on the Jeep that you took off.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so those are still off, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So because I've hit all the bolts and the screws so that they can't put it back on. But everything in the house, anything that I want, it's like, no, that doesn't look good. It's
Right.
like, what? This looks great. Well, this is going to go right on the
That
table.
thing is so beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's going to go right on the table. It's going to be a talking piece,
Of course.
and we're going to put all our keys in there and our cell phones and everything else that we put in there, and maybe candles.
You'll have to make up a story like it was your great grandfather's hat that you actually got molded.
Yes.
To-
yeah, kind
to
of like back when they
commemorate
used to do the boots, your baby boots,
Yep,
and
exactly.
and shoes when you were babies.
Totally. How come they don't do that anymore?
I don't know. You know what? I was thinking the same thing when I saw a picture. I saw a picture on the wall, and it was like two, older people, and it was like this in their kid's house, right? I'm like, honey, I think we should do this for our kids. We should get pictures of ourselves and present them to our kids that have homes now, so they can put it on their wall, around their living rooms. It looks like maybe even like a painting of just me and my wife, all dressed up with the tux.
Oh yeah,
like they used to do back in the day.
A portrait, a family portrait.
Portrait of mom and dad.
I like that.
I do too. I think there's a lot of things that we should bring back, and one being where they, whatever they do, they harden your shoes.
They harden your shoes and
they turn them into
silver.
Yeah, they turn them into statues.
Yeah, so,
but thank you. That's badass.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm glad you'll appreciate it. So, very cool. What'd you get for Christmas?
Oh my gosh! You know what? It wasn't. Christmas is never about me. It's always about, I don't even know, it's like, don't give me, if I want something, I'll go get it type thing, but it's always about the kids. Like this year was the first year with the grandbaby, which was super cool. He got all kinds of cool stuff that, he's like, hey, cool. What is that?
Yeah.
But I think, like I said, just the fact that all the kids were there, and that's the only thing that I need. So, and I get an air fryer.
So you didn't get much. You were
I get it's mostly alcohol. I mean, people really know me. You
got an air fryer though.
I got an air fryer. I'm still debating on whether I should keep that or not.
No, they're awesome.
It's just so big.
Noel has an air fryer. That's all he uses. He just comes in and makes chicken nuggets every day, and he just drops in these. He makes these little personal pizzas. Like he loves his air fryer.
But it's so big. It's massive. It's like this big, and I've already got my George Foreman. That's
how big's your stove, and how often do you use that?
Well, we use it all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, but it's like this air fryer. It's like you have to read the book. It's not like a barbecue where you can just turn it on, throw your stuff on there, and cook
they went
on it.
cheap on your air fryer.
No, it's a good one.
Noel's has like pictures, like chicken.
Oh yeah, no, it's got a big old book. It's a dictionary, but you have to follow direction what to put in there. You can make these recipes. You can do, you could barbecue in it. You can cook bread in it. You can make eggs in it. You can dehydrate jerky. You can,
that's cool.
warm your socks. I mean, you could do all kinds of stuff in it.
I like
that. I don't know. What about you? What was your gift that just you keep thinking about? Your Crocs?
The insulated Crocs are like the gift of the. Well, I take that back. I got two gifts that were amazing. Well, they were all amazing, but the insulated Crocs, and then my son's girlfriend Bella. A few months ago, I sent her a screenshot of a T-shirt that I really wanted, and I said, "Get me this for Christmas." Forgot I did that. Literally, I opened it up, and she got me the shirt, and I'll wear it this week, but it's like I'm gonna see if I can find a picture.
Now the Crocs, you're right there. You're in casual mode, right? You're not in high performance mode.
No, right now I'm in pre-hiking mode. I've got my hiking gear on. All I got to do is swap out my shoes, and then I'm climbing the mountain. So here's a picture of the shirt I got, and I don't know if you can see it. It says "God did." It's a picture of DJ Khaled, and if you guys aren't familiar with who he is he's like one of the most talented music producers out right now. Every like major top 40 hit you hear is produced by him. He's amazing. But he's an absolute ridiculous character. Like, he's just, I can't tell if he's being serious or if he's really that full of himself or what, right? But he's like, if you guys follow Randy on Instagram, he's like Randy, like next level.
Next level, yeah.
Next level. Like he'll just go live on Instagram and be like, hey, hold on. Hey, tell him to bring out the lobster. Like stuff like that. He's just like really into himself.
Oh, I like that guy. I'm going to start following him.
He's amazing. So I got my God Did t-shirt and I freaking love it. It's awesome.
And you also got a Jesus bobblehead.
That's right. I got the Jesus, I guess you call them bobbleheads.
Yeah, bobblehead. You put them on your
dashboard Jesus. It bounces around. And, so that was kind of fun.
Do you got it on the truck now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Nice. All right.
It's probably going to be the last working thing on that truck.
Is the motor still come on?
No, it's just that one day. It was a one-day free thing. So,
wow.
Yeah, lots of fun things on Christmas and
lots of food,
lots of family. And then I spent the last, few days kind of recalibrating my innermost thoughts and my feelings and my soul and kind of trying to figure out what my true north is for 2023. And so I think I'm almost in the spot where I can say, this is where I'm going for 2023. I've gotten it all kind of separated it out into different categories, but it starts with my 90-day challenge.
Yeah, it starts today.
Well, I don't know if I'm starting my 90-day challenge today.
How come?
Because I still have to kind of
dial it in.
I have to finalize it. And I think what I'm doing is I've created this, 75 hard was great. I did that last year, 2 years ago. And it was amazing in terms of discipline and regimen and diet and exercise. It was terrible in terms of balance, right? There was no balance, and it didn't really fit into what I needed to accomplish outside of fitness and diet, right? And so this one I've kind of made my own, and I'm calling it the Focused Creator 90-Day Challenge. And before we went live, you were telling me that your goal for 2023 is to become an influencer and creator on Instagram.
Yes.
And so
absolutely,
this could be something that you and I do together. I mean, I don't want to spring it on you, but you want me to run through what it is?
Sure. Let me know.
All right. Daily. Well, and so my core creating is music, right? Your core creating, I would say, is probably entertaining content.
Content, yes.
Like people go to Randy's page because they want to be entertained, right?
They want to see stupid, crazy stuff.
3 things that people go on social media for, and those 3 things are, oh, my voice just cracked. Do you hear that? Entertainment, education, and motivation.
Perfect.
And sidebar, this show gives them none of that, by the way.
Education. What are you talking about? We talk about all kinds of good stuff.
Well, that's what we're striving for, right? Entertainment, education, and motivation. All right. So those are the 3 things. People go to watch 805 Productions Instagrams because they want to be entertained.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Okay. Mine is kind of that, but it's also education and it's also motivation. It's all three of them, I think.
Okay.
Anyways, so my daily tasks in this challenge, daily, 1 hour of writing, 1 gallon of water, 1 hour of exercise, 4 Instagram reels, 4 TikToks, 4 YouTube shorts, and 3 Instagram stories.
That sounds like a lot of the 12 days of Christmas.
Daily. Okay. Weekly, 1 YouTube long form video, 1 Instagram live, 1 complete song demoed, 1 podcast episode recorded, and 3 hikes. That's a weekly task, right?
Okay.
So, and then monthly, 1 master recorded song. So 1 song completely finished. Okay, that's the 1 monthly task I have. Okay. So those are kind of the rules. And then I've got my diet that I'm going to keep to in there also. Protein shakes, greens, 150 grams of protein daily, salt and magnesium, right? And then no deep fried foods, no refined carbs, no sugar, no alcohol. 90 days. So
that sounds pretty
it's intense.
Pretty detailed.
It's very detailed. So yours would change with your rules, right? The alcohol, the sugar, the refined carbs, the deep fried foods.
Right.
Like you can tailor that to
those are going to probably be all the same.
Pick your diet however you want.
Yeah, those are going to be probably all the same.
Yeah. But the focused creator challenge is the daily, weekly, and monthly task, right? So your monthly task would be, I would say your monthly task would be create a 10-minute YouTube episode, right? Of all of your, it's like
all my takes.
A day in the life of Randy Doty, right? A vlog. It's a finished 10-minute vlog of Randy's life, right?
Yeah,
that could be your monthly task. And at the end of 3 months, you've got your YouTube channel created with 3, or actually just use the What's Up North County. You've got 3 finished vlog episodes of Randy, right? A day in the life of Randy. And then you'll have a weekly short form video going.
So, okay, let me think about this. Let me go to my YouTube. So my YouTube.
Are you guys tracking with me out there? Producer Eric, what do you think? Is this a good idea or not?
I think we should move on.
He's not feeling it.
He's not feeling it?
Nah.
Well, anyways, I still think, like I said, my YouTube, my Instagram, everything is going off the charts. So something's happening, something's rocking and rolling. So
well, tell me about
we'll continue to do this.
What's your
New Year's resolution?
You're doing no diet, or you're doing no alcohol?
Yeah, it's going to be no alcohol. It's going to be. I've got competitions with my kids. I've got competitions, with the friends, with the group. We're all in a battle.
Yeah.
Everybody throws in $20. At the end, whoever has the biggest transformation or the most weight loss or percentage and all that stuff, somebody's going to get a payday. So that's.
Are you going to show us your before pictures?
Yeah, aren't we doing them before pictures? I mean, that makes us accountable.
Are we going to put them on the air?
Can we do that, Eric?
Well, not today, but let's do them tomorrow.
Let's do it right now.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's put them on the air.
It makes you accountable.
Yeah.
It makes you accountable, and it makes everything real.
I'm
right?
In.
So that way you're like, hey, guess this is where we're starting. This is what it looks like. It's not pretty, okay? So there might be some censorship that has to happen tomorrow, okay? But this is where it starts, and guess where we're going. And then we have the people that follow us that we can list what we're doing. We can list our foods, maybe a new food, maybe something with the air fryer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something that people are like, hey, let's get behind this and follow it.
I dig it.
Okay, before pictures start is tomorrow.
Yeah, let's post them.
It's gonna be scary.
Well, actually, we could probably post them later today if we wanted.
Maybe
We'll just post them on the What's Up North County.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay, then we got that.
All right. Well,
so what about all this rain? So I want to think about this. Okay, so last week, okay, the Weather Channel. Rain, sunny, rain. It was pretty much that, right? Today, I think we're on our off day of rain. Tomorrow it's going to rain. And then Thursday, I think it's going to rain. Friday is sunny, and it's like that way for the next 10
It's
days.
like a real winter.
It is. It's just like a real winter.
Eesh.
It's pouring down. Everything
Not
was
a fan.
flooded.
Not a
Everything was
fan.
flooded on New Year's Eve, right? They had a big bonfire in Paso Park. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. Did people go?
We were down there. We were at Pappy's at about 7:00, and they had this big apex of pallets all covered up, so that way it's pouring down. They have a stage out there. They have a band setting up, and it's coming down. I'm thinking to myself going, okay, there's no way in hell.
So did the band play?
Yeah.
In the rain?
Yes. They had it set up. There's trailers all around, and it's literally coming down, cats and dogs. And I'm thinking to myself going, okay, who's going to come out to this?
Yeah.
Right. And so, like I said, 7:30, we're driving out. And I'm thinking, hey, let's go and check this out. My wife's like, no way. It's raining like cats. I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking to myself going, who's going to come out here? There's nobody. Everybody's in like major PG&E, trench coats and, the whole 9 yards. But it was just like, then it stopped. Then rain stopped. And evidently there was a whole bunch of people there. And there was a big party and bonfire went off, but I thought that was pretty bitchin'.
Well, I mean, from what I saw online, it looked like there was a few people there, but
it probably was. It definitely wasn't like what it probably would have been.
The thing I don't understand is why do they schedule it to end at 11:30? Well, that's what I didn't understand.
Because then everybody goes, when you get old, everybody goes by the New York, drop.
Dude, we were in bed by 9:45, 10 o'clock that night.
Yeah, I think we were too.
We were out.
I was already couch bound by 8:30. So I was watching. We watched a couple different movies, where you watch, hey, start that, and then wake up. It's like, hey, what'd I miss? Oh yeah. So, and they kind of watch it a little bit longer,
yeah.
but we got so much rain. The river's bank to bank.
Yep.
Right. And then you hear about all these people having to get airlifted out of the river.
Oh yeah, by the high school.
Yeah, and it's like,
hey, speaking of the river, where does this start?
The river?
Yeah,
it starts up that way. It's up there by Santa Margarita Lake.
Yeah, that's
and where does it end?
It ends. It dumps out in Watsonville, right?
The ocean.
179 miles.
Got to go to the ocean somewhere.
Like
but people are kayaking down the river. Okay, which makes sense. People are going to do that. But it's like,
we live in a very active community. This is a kayaking kind of area.
You wouldn't be calling because you're stuck in the center.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, this is what you signed up to do. You're going kayaking. And let's be honest, it's not that deep. So it might be deep right here, but like literally 2 feet away, it's probably 30 inches deep. It's like, really? Stuff like that irritates me.
I mean, it's almost like driving your El Camino into the riverbed.
Right. You're not going to get stuck.
You're not going to get
right.
stuck.
And if you do, that's your own damn fault. Right. And that's what happens. Man. But we got a lot of rain. I'm curious how much rain we got.
We got a lot. It's just a ton.
I would say
we should, at the end of the week, we'll do totals.
I think, Tascadero Lake's coming up. We went and looked at that. Nacimiento Lake is coming up. But I want to know exactly how much we've gotten so far since we've been gone the last 10 days.
We should ask Siri.
I don't know if they're going to be able to tell us, but
hey Siri, what's the rainfall total this year for Paso Robles, California?
This year, it's only today.
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the rainfall total this year for Paso Robles, California.
Average. Okay, let's see what here. No.
I don't think we would have to say the last 10 days.
Ask the viewers.
Yeah, what is everyone?
Is there anybody on there?
Does anyone have the
Anthony
rainfall
Reed?
totals?
Anthony Reed is on there. Ask Anthony Reed. I'm pretty sure Anthony's going to know.
It was a canoe that capsized. Oh my gosh, canoes. Where do you even get a canoe around
Why
here?
would you take a canoe? We don't like cowboys and Indians.
A canoe,
right? It's a kayak.
What is this?
1890?
Who paddles canoes?
Yeah. So yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before. We were down at the river letting the dogs run around.
That's a country song.
Yeah. We were down there. And there must have been 15 kayaks coming down the river. And then, a few of them were on the paddle boards. I think one of them was like in an old aluminum, boat.
Okay.
But nobody's there anymore.
It'd be fun though.
I've done it before. I've done it three.
Really?
Yeah. When I was a kid.
I'd probably want to do it in a river that's typically a river, not typically a riverbed.
Well, this one's cool because you can go up. You can go up as far up to like a Atascadero. You probably go further, but I've never been. But
yeah, Santa Margarita Lake.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about from Santa Margarita Lake to the back of Atascadero State Hospital. I don't know what that is like.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of concrete. There's a lot of
debris.
There's a lot of fences. Yep. There's a lot of crap. But the point is I know for a fact that you can go from back of Atascadero State Hospital down to Niblick. So
Really?
yeah, we've done that. We've done that a few times.
That's a trek.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But now you think back on all the nastiness that's in there.
Yeah.
And it's just like any other dumb kid. The day after you have like 19 inches of rain, you're getting out there on your boogie board, and you're down there and getting all the muck and just the nastiness. And I couldn't imagine it doing these days. These days are even probably worse. Not probably, they are than 20 years ago. But still, it's a pretty cool path.
Yeah.
Because you're taking the river down. If I'm sure you've been on the river in a Jeep or whatever, but it's just really, oh my gosh, it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool.
River and a Jeep. No, not me.
It's pretty cool. There's some definitely some spots that are like rapids, where they go like underneath the bridge in Templeton. There's some really cool like places of where the water paths, but now it's starting to die down. So you're starting to get some shallow modes.
6.5 inches.
How much?
6.5.
6.5.
It's almost the top of the hour. I feel like right at 8:00, we need to dive into some news, like good news around the country.
Yeah.
Or not good
Do we got
news,
any?
but national news. There's a couple big stories this morning. I guess we can start now. It's 7:58. Couple big things. Obviously, last night's football game was postponed.
Hamlin.
And it's the first time I can remember in recent history of a game actually being stopped, right?
Yeah, I don't think it ever has.
And Damar Hamlin from the Bills took a hit, and it's coming out this morning. It sounds like he went into cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
And so they were able to kind of revive him by giving him CPR on the field, and he's in the hospital in stable condition now.
Critical. He's still in critical.
Is he critical still? Yeah. That's terrible.
Right.
It's a freak thing.
Very freak.
So, yeah. Well,
hopefully
wishes to
he's
him,
all right.
For sure. Insane. Were you watching the game?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were watching it, and it was like, what just happened? Because he stood up and then just collapsed.
Yeah.
So he did the hit, made the tackle, stood up, down, and then it was like, what's going on? Is passing out, concussion. That's what everybody's thinking. But then I didn't hear about the whole cardiac arrest thing until this morning.
Yeah.
And evidently they're performing CPR for quite a long time to revive him. Yeah. So, but they were able to get a heartbeat during the game or on the field before they pulled him off. But pretty scary.
Yeah, I mean, what's your you've been coaching football for a long time, and you've been around the game your whole life. I mean, are you feeling like it's getting progressively worse, or are we just becoming more aware?
No, I think,
as far as the injuries and
just like anything, there's more cameras on the field, stuff like that, but still at the same side, it's like, there's no different than, any sports. They're high performance athletes, stuff happens, with the heart, with the brain, with the spine, injuries are going to happen, some unfortunately, more critical and serious than others, but it's going to happen. And I think just this one is just one of those other freak things that happen that, 1 in a billion chances of that happening again. But, I'm sure there'll be some stuff that come out of why it happened. Maybe there was a murmur. Maybe there was something else lying under. Remember, was it Hank Aaron? No, not Hank Aaron. The basketball player.
The basketball.
He collapsed.
Oh, Hank Gathers.
Hank Gathers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. Collapsed, died, of a heart failure, and he was a basketball athlete, but he had other stuff happening.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, no, it's
but
so
yeah,
sad.
it's definitely unfortunate. So hopefully he's able to get on the road back to recovery.
Yeah, for sure. The other,
but there's some talking about games. There were some amazing bowl games.
yeah,
Michigan got it upset by TCU, right?
yeah. I didn't watch anything except for Notre Dame.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
And how'd they do?
Oh, they won.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
there you go.
It was great. Yeah.
So it was another good bowl game, right?
Great bowl game.
Was
yeah.
it a close game or was it a blowout?
It was close, back and forth for a minute, and then they just ended up, taking control. So it was fun.
Nice.
It was a good game for the Irish.
Yep. So it's going to be Georgia.
Your
TCU.
wake up alarm's going off.
Damn it!
The only guy I know with a Casio wake up alarm.
God, come on, Brett. I thought you fixed this last night.
Gosh. So now those of you joining us know Randy goes back to sleep and wakes up at 8 a.m.
We changed this last night. So my wife beat me in the middle of the night before last because it went off at like 3:00 in the morning,
Yeah.
right? I get a hand to the face, bam, turn off your alarm. And I'm like, I can't hear it, right? So I flipped it over so that way it could be closer to my ear if it goes off. And then,
Remember everyone used to wear their watches like that in the 80s?
yeah, you know why?
No.
Because they're holding stuff like this.
Oh,
They were working.
Oh, they were working.
For working men, they would hold like that so that they go, I have break.
Yeah.
So, but now it's like this because they're on their phone.
Yeah, they're typing on their computers.
So we changed my alarm last night, and it's like I don't even know why I have an alarm. I needed a watch without it. I don't need an alarm.
You don't need a watch.
I do need
That's
a watch.
the other part.
I do like to have the watch.
Yeah.
Mostly, I got it for football mostly, but then I come accustomed to have it going like this. Oh, okay, versus trying to find my phone, clicking on it,
You
going.
should get a pocket watch. Pull out, put it
Yeah.
back in. Oh wait, those are phones. Never mind.
Yeah. But this is easier. But I have this damn alarm clock that goes off. I can't shut it off. It goes off. So I set it at hours that's supposed to be when we're awake.
Mm-hmm.
But now it goes off at 8:00 in the morning, and I'm going to have to figure that out.
Well, other sad news this morning. The co-founder of DC Shoes, Ken Block, he was a legendary rally driver, actually. Owned a clothing empire. Hoonigan was his branding. You could see Ken Block was 55 years old. He had a family, and he had just posted on his Instagram a couple days ago that he was in Park City, or Utah, at his ranch with his family, and they had a great Christmas, and he had just gotten a brand new snowmobile. Well, he ended up flipping the snowmobile and landed on top of him, and so he passed away, died instantly, and so super tragic, and just kind of one of those reminders about how life can be just ended in an instant with some freak thing, and so cherish every single moment you have with the people that you love, and it's a super sad thing. So definitely our prayers and hearts go out to his family and the whole world that he impacted. He was big in the X Games. He was
Monster Energy,
a pretty influential guy. He just unbelievable. All of the things that he's done. FIA ERX Supercar Championship, and let's see, Global Rallycross Championship,
Drifting.
Rally America, World Rally Championship. I mean, the guy was a stud, and so he's video games. I mean, he had 3 video games that he was in. A legend in that world.
Oh yeah,
so super sad.
It's crazy. It's all kinds of stuff. Like you said, it happened just in a second.
In a second, you just never know. So.
I mean, look at the player last night. You don't expect that. There's the guy. One guy got ran over by a snowplow. He's in critical condition, and that happened at his house in
that was a couple
South
days
Lake
ago.
Tahoe.
Who was that? That was
I forget what his name.
Oh, it was an actor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an actor.
The guy that's in Captain America.
Yep, Avengers.
Yeah. What is his name? Jeremy
Radkin. Rennikin, something like that.
So yeah, another freak thing, right? And I mean, a month and a half ago, my neighbor got stuck under his tractor. It had to be airlifted. Like all these random freak things that you never think will happen to you that happen, and it's just all the more reason to just be alert and be aware and understand the power of these big heavy machines, and
absolutely
don't take them for granted. So yeah, super sad. Okay, so what else? It's Tuesday. So yesterday I got all excited to come do the morning brew. Oh, hold on, Randy's alarm's going off.
Okay.
Can you not hear that?
No.
He literally, I can hear it here.
So
I'm deaf.
So look at
it. He has to hold it up to his ear.
I can't hear it right here. I can't hear it on this ear, but this one I can. Is that so? There's something wrong with the watch, probably, huh? That's because if I put it over here, it's something wrong with the watch. The way this angle is probably why I can't hear it over there, but it's over here. I don't know.
I think it's not really good for live video streaming.
Yeah, let's do the weather.
All right. I saw a high of 57. Okay, 56.
Wow, look at that. That is insane.
Cloudy. It's terrible weather to do stuff outside, but I'm going to go hiking after this. Rain tomorrow, rain Thursday, cloudy skies, but sunny on Friday. Saturday rain, Sunday rain, Monday rain, Tuesday rain. This sounds like a miserable week.
It's not.
It's just a depressing week.
That is God sent right there.
Rain is depressing.
Rain makes whiskey.
And whiskey makes corn.
Yep.
No. Rain
makes corn. Corn makes whiskey.
Yeah. No.
But still, the farmers are loving this.
are embracing it. Congratulations. I know you guys need it.
The lakes are filling up. The mountains are getting capped with snow.
It's great.
It's awesome. I would much rather have this is weather. This is what it should be like when you're in winter after Christmas. It should be pouring. It should be like this until mid-March. And then everything is just awesomely green and colors are vibrant. And then we go into summer.
This time next year, I'm going to make sure my winters are spent somewhere sunny and warm, like Costa Rica.
Bill Hearn's trying to tell you guys something.
Bill, it's trying to tell him to give me my turkey. Jerky. Oh, you didn't give Bill his jerky yet?
I was able to get 3 people their prizes. So, Bill, let me know where you're at. We can meet. Everything is in my car. We need a drop box. That's what we need.
I had
we need a drop box.
Marlia Maxwell, one of our viewers. I met up with her yesterday. I gave her her jerky or her bumper sticker and a bonus because I had the hat for Kellen in my car, but you gave him one.
I gave him one.
So I gave it to Marlia. So she's running around with a Slim
so I had the jerky in for him because I didn't know he got that. So I'm like, I don't know what you got. And he's like, no, we're already square on the jerky.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then, but it was just like, but that's what we need a box. We need a drop box in town.
We need a
local business.
We need a local business so that way they can pick up. So we can send them there. Hey, your box, your prize, or whatever it's going to be at the Pig Iron, or it's going to be at,
Templeton Presbyterian or whatever.
Templeton Feed and Grain. There's going to be a box there, and it's going to have What's Up North County, and there's going to be prizes in there, and Bill could go there and get his jerky.
I think that's something that are you friends with Abby at the market? Why don't you ever do a box?
She's already got a lot of stuff going on over there.
She's got a lot going on.
So I want to ask. I mean, everybody asks Abby for everything, and she'll do anything that but I wouldn't want to put that on her.
Hey, props to her. I'm going to go on record saying this. My wife hired her Abby to cater. The market catered some holiday stuff for I think both hospitals, Sierra and Twin, and everybody said it was the best food they'd ever had. Abby just absolutely knocked it out of the park.
Oh, nice.
So if you guys are looking for catering, Templeton Market is a great option.
Yeah, I think she's been doing that for a while now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Doing the catering because they'll go out and do the trail rides.
Oh, okay.
So they'll do all the food on the trail rides. I know on a couple of them anyways, but
Yeah. Very cool. All right. What else? Are we going to get out of here today? You have anybody coming on the show this week?
not planned yet.
Okay.
There's I actually have to regroup. Like I said, it takes me a little bit because we've been off for 10 days. And so a lot of people couldn't make it last week, couldn't make it, the end of the year for obvious reasons. So we're gonna have to circle back around. We're gonna obviously get our sponsors back on here, highlighting them. I know we got to get Terry in from Atascadero, city of Atascadero.
Okay.
They got Taco Fest or Tamale Fest.
Festival,
Tamale
yeah.
Fest coming up. There's so much stuff coming up in this new year. This is restaurant month.
Wow.
So
Terrible month to be a restaurant. Everybody's trying to eat healthy and be at home.
I don't know, man. Talking about restaurants. So there was a couple restaurants I went to that I've never been to. I've never been to Fish Gaucho before. So that was the first.
Oh my gosh, with the alarm. How do you not hear it?
Dude,
He literally looked at me like I'm crazy.
God.
Just take the watch off and throw it in
I
the
don't
corner.
know why it doesn't stop. I really don't.
Okay, so you went to Fish Gaucho. This freaking alarm.
I know it's gonna be the death of me. It really is.
It's off now.
Okay. So I've never been to Fish Gaucho before.
Okay.
So I was able to go there, which I was really impressed with that. The service was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The ambiance, the decor inside there was really cool. And then Pappy McGregor's.
Never been there?
You?
No.
Right. And
You've
so
been there before.
I haven't in a very, very long time. Not since it was like the kilt in the back. So we were in the back. So
They
this
have
was at the
amazing
bar.
food.
They did.
Their food is great.
So on Thursday, last Thursday,
And Pappy's and Fish Gaucho are owned by the same owners.
yes, Donovan and another guy's
Yep.
partner. So on last Thursday, my wife not wakes me up. I'm watching Alone on TV. Okay. Have you ever seen that show? You got to. It's really awesome. They drop off 10 people on an island and they have to survive. The longest person that survives out there wins, $500,000. So she's like, hey, let's go get some Mexican food. Okay, cool. We go to Cave Pasa in Atascadero.
Great restaurant.
Okay. So I want a shrimp cocktail.
Yep.
Okay. So a shrimp cocktail in a Mexican restaurant isn't the shrimp cocktail at no. It's basically a Bloody Mary with shrimp inside of it, just big old mounds. So that's
avocados and
it's like a ceviche. It's like it's a ceviche.
Amazing. Yeah.
So anyways, so then we left there and went to Su Casa in Paso.
Another great place.
Have you ever been there?
Love that place, but I heard the owner is sold.
I did too, and they didn't. Aida was there, Mo was there.
Okay, good.
And so I abolished that rumor like 2 weeks ago.
That's good. Okay, so if we need to do a best of, that's what we need to work on, a best of for 2023. The best rice in the North County is at Sukasa. The best rice.
Like just what kind of rice?
Just their regular house rice that they serve
Just
with their
fried
dishes.
rice?
No, the rice. It's amazing. It's like it's a Middle Eastern meets Spanish meets Mexican rice. It's delicious.
Which is Mo and Aida.
It's the
There you go.
best rice you'll have, North County.
Okay, what about the tacos?
I haven't had-
Enchiladas.
the only thing that really I remember is their rice being just completely out of this world.
Inspired by Restaurant Month. That would be a good one. Now you're talking about healthy stuff, so
No,
the rice.
you
can't have any of that.
You don't eat
You
rice.
can't have the enchiladas,
No,
but you can.
So, what other restaurants did you go to though? Sukasa.
Su Casa, Pappy's. Oh, we finished at Pappy's.
Okay.
So that was the three restaurants because we don't go to a whole lot of. We go to basically our same. We go to Cool Hands and Jack's. That's pretty much it.
I had a Cool Hand Luke story for you.
Yeah. Did you go see my card?
We had reservations.
Oh.
Well, not reservations. New Year's Eve, we were supposed to meet friends at Cool Hand Luke's at 4:30. They all got there. I'm DJing a golf tournament. Get a call from my wife. My son's room has a leak. In pouring rain. So I go home, go in the attic, find the leak, kind of fix it a little, whatever. we ended up not going to Cool Hand Luke's, but I was really excited to try it because you rave about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were there twice since we've been, actually probably 3 times since
last 10
our last 10 days.
All
Yeah.
right, wow.
Yeah. You got to get the steak and bake.
Okay.
So it's the most food for the least amount of money that you'll get. You'll get a big old baked potato. You'll get a nice piece of steak. And then you can add to that like a shrimp scampi or something like that. And it's like literally like $15, $18, something like
crazy.
that. And the drinks are amazing. God, I remember those days.
Oh man, back in the day,
Yeah.
when we used to drink alcohol.
Eat potatoes.
Woo.
Gosh, remember those days? And so I'm excited about this whole challenge. So our challenge. So we still have a steak dinner at the
I
loading
just
chute
thought about that last night.
on the table,
We
right?
need to make that happen this week. Yeah, are we going to get a steak dinner this week?
You tell me.
You tell me.
I think it's time.
Turn that off. All right,
Dude.
we'll do the steak dinner this week. Okay, what else? Well, Randy learns how to fix his watch. I'm going to go ahead and thank our sponsors.
Dude.
We want to thank.
Dude.
Let's see. Wine Travelers Hideaway, 805 Customs, Escalar Wines. We also want to thank Pillar Real Estate and Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting. Clint, thank you so much for being sponsors of not only What's Up North County, but the Morning Brew Show.
Yeah.
And look at that's us.
Yeah.
That's a great
it,
picture.
right?
Yeah.
That's it,
That was
man.
back when we were drinking.
All right. So here we go.
Cheers.
Make sure you get those before pictures in, and if any of our followers want to be a part of it, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
We can have a group effort, right?
I'm in.
We can have a group
Yeah.
effort. So if anybody wants to partake in this What's Up North County Morning Brew competition to start the new year right,
Let's
let
do
us
it.
know.
I'm in.
All right, sounds good. We'll see
Cheers.
you tomorrow.
All right.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow.